this. Potato bread bot has been silenced for now. I'm sorry, guys. We need to put the bread bot to rest for a bit. Your voice is great, eh? I get told that a lot, and I never really considered it. I always thought I was rather monotone, but a lot of people say that it's very soothing. That sweet, sweet monotone. Thank you, though.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced.
And we are going to watch this.
In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this Nexus and banned the soul arts.
Thank you, Tannerson.
Finally, we became Monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other Monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Thank you, Tannerson. And welcome. Can we get some proper hype for Tannerson, please?
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber, and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
No.
Yes, I see. That is unfortunate. You should know that you will be imprisoned in the Nexus forever. Just like the poor candle maiden.
Rude little brat. Kluman, thank you as well. Kluman's been around forever. I appreciate it, Kluman, as always. Thank you. All this sub hype, I really appreciate it, guys. I love the Nexus, by the way. I do these things like every playthrough, but it's just because I see it a million times and it never gets old. It's like you have the statue with the robes and everything, and then you have the inverse of it, and it's, instead of it being like the exact same statue, it's dangling with its arms like hanging down and like its robes hanging and stuff. And same goes with these statues. See, these are all upside down here, and they're all right side up there. It's like the Nexus is like mirrored, but not actually. So if that, brief spoilers, if that down there goes to the old one, then what's up there? If it's mirrored, what could that be? Hmm? The new one? It's the new one. That's what that shine is from. It's not from the sun or anything. It's because he's new. He's the new one, so he's all shiny and stuff. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Bosses up there. Oh, wait. Am I the uniter of the world? No. Nope. Yep. Oh, boy. I really hope they... I doubt they will. But this is the best, like, leaderboard out of all of them. These are all players. These are... This listing... This is for people who've never played the game. I go through it every playthrough, but it's just because it's always... There's always people who've never seen Demon Souls. This area is all people who have recently beat the game. So last person to beat the game since I entered the Nexus was this guy. Guy or girl. And you see their stats and everything. On this end, you have your local characters that have beat the game, that is. What? Oh, that build's cool. It's like my thief build. My executioner build is awesome. Really, really, really awesome. And this is most trophies obtained, which I'm guessing the first person to ever platinum got first place and it never got taken from him. I guess. I don't know. And we got souls obtained. Super, super legit. I remember seeing this guy on my first playthrough. I was like, oh my god, how did I get both of those? Most phantoms saved. That completely legit for a 38-hour playthrough. He's played for 38 hours and he saved 1.5 billion. Yeah, 1.5 billion phantoms in 38 hours. Holy crap. And this guy's killed negative 165 million phantoms. These are some good players. You also have... This isn't going forever, does it? Yeah, it does. Never mind. And this changes. Yeah. Most black phantoms slain. -1. Of course. That face. He's like a samurai, actually. Alright. Let's get out of here. Is your real name Peeve? No, my real name is Garrett. But, my real name might as well have been Peeve for the past, like, 15 plus years. I don't really feel like telling the story right now because it's kind of ridiculous. But, I'll give you the short version. Peeve stands for... Peeve is short for Baby Princess Waxy Thusky Minush Kill Peem Jr. And it all started with a sandwich. Actually. Oh, I need to level up. I don't think that's gonna cut it. Let's see. Everyone's like, what'd you just say?
I can.
Yeah, you can't die, I know. Maiden, please. Cubone, welcome back.
So be
Thank you, Cubone.
let.
Can we get Cubone hype, please? Oh my god. You know what? Do I have... Yes. Okay. Viewer dropped me. He's like... During one of my playthroughs and I've yet to use them.
Soul of the mind, key to
Okay.
life's ether. Soul
There we
of
go.
the lost art thou done?
We are 125 again. Perfect. Okay, let's go. And who do I have? Popo. You want to drop your sign, Popo? I'll try to grab it. Yes. Okay, I've already... The cat's already out the bag, so I'll just tell y'all. Settle down, everybody. It's story time. Here's how I got the name Peeve. It's an actual nickname. It's not just an online handle. Been my nickname for over 15 years. When I was little, my mom would always ask us, and Half Turf, thank you very much as well. Welcome back, Half Turf. My mom would always ask us me and my brothers, what kind of sandwiches we wanted. Like, she'd be like making sandwiches. She'd ask what we wanted. I would always say cheese, mayonnaise, no crust. And one day, being a stupid little kid like I was, I tried to say it, quote unquote, really fast. So I said, cheese, mayonnaise, no crust, cheese, mayonnaise, no crust, cheese, mayonnaise, no crust, chimney cust. Apparently that's how talking fast works to a kid. So anytime after that, whenever my mom would ask what kind of sandwich I wanted, I would scream, chimney cust. And she would know what I was talking about. But my brothers thought it was the stupidest thing they've ever heard. So they called me chimney cust for a while, and then they decided to do what I did with the sandwich, but with nicknames. So over the course of, I think, like 5 years, anytime they would think of something to call me, it would get tacked on to what originally was chimney cust. And it would just get mixed up in there somewhere, in some way, shape, or form. And eventually, after like 5 years, the name settled at Baby Princess Waxy Thusky Minush Kill Peem Jr. And I'm sure someone has it. I've typed in the chat before. Someone probably has it saved somewhere. They could probably put it in the chat. So my friends, or all of our friends, whenever they had come over, they would try to come over to our house. A lot of times they would try to learn my nickname. Everyone always wanted to learn my nickname. And so, they'd try to memorize it or whatever. And one time we were on vacation, and one of my brother's friends who was with us, he was like, what is it? He's like, Baby Princess Mushka Peeve. And my two older brothers thought it was the most hilarious crap they've ever heard. So they called me Mushka Peeve for a while, and eventually it just got shortened into Peeve. And so it wasn't until a few years back that one of my friends tacked on Peeverson as a last name, just randomly, because it sounded so stupid. Peeverson, just the way it sounds, it flows like too well. And so that's how I got the last name Peeverson. The fact that everyone thinks it's Peeverson, like PvP, that's a complete coincidence. It took me a while to understand what people were talking about until someone messaged me on Xbox Live one day, and they're like, oh, I get your name now, PvP. And I was like, what? It's like, what the hell are they talking about? And then I was like, oh my god, P.V. Peeverson, even though it's pronounced Peeve. So that's a complete coincidence. But yeah, that's how I got the name Peeve. It's been my nickname for like over 15 years. The only people who call me by my real name are my mom and like my aunt and uncle and grandparents and Spy, a German spy. He calls me Garrett because he's a German spy. And so yeah, that's how I got Peeve, and I unofficially have the longest nickname in the world, and it all started with a sandwich. The end. Are y'all happy now? Yes. That's like there's little things in there that all stand for something. Like Baby Princess, they swore I always got my way, which not true. So, you know, being older brothers, that was one of the things they would say every once in a while to get under my skin. The W in whack stood for wolf, because there was like 1 or 2 times whenever I was fighting with my brothers where I may or may not have bit them. And so that got tacked on. I'm trying to remember some of the others. There's so much crap in those names. The TH in Thuscamy, Baby Princess Waxy Thuscamy, the TH stands for thief. Yes, I know everyone knows I'm obsessed with my thief character in Ultima Online, but that's not the case. It stands for thief because one day my dad would always keep change on the table. Oh my god, I need to check all these things. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna finish this story first. My dad would always keep his change on the table after work, and I just remembered I don't have to save this Strava. And one day I went and stole his change off the table, which was just a bunch of like coins and stuff. And I forgot about the dragon. I can't multitask very well. And I used to watch Doug. I know a lot of y'all watched Doug on Nickelodeon. Doug had a journal, not a diary, a journal. And so one day I decided to try to keep a journal. And my very first journal entry ever was, "Dear Journal, today I stole $1.76 from Dad, and I'm gonna spend it all on toys. $1.76 or whatever it was, and I'm gonna spend it all on toys." And I hid the journal entry, quote unquote journal entry, underneath my mattress, and somehow that same night my older brother found it and just laughed and laughed and laughed. And so thief got tacked on because of that. So yeah, that's just there's so much stupid crap like that. The one thing I don't agree with, though, the one thing I do not agree with is Junior at the end. Junior should not have been tacked onto my name, because Junior got tacked on because my little brother started eating cheese, mayonnaise, and no crust sandwiches. So they tacked Junior onto my name. That makes no sense. He starts eating the sandwiches, and they tack Junior onto my name instead of like calling him Junior. How does that make any kind of sense? So, anyway. So, yeah, it's Baby Princess Waxy Thusky Nushkill Peem Jr. for some stupid reason. They thought it made sense. But yeah, that's the gist of it. For anyone who was wondering. Senior, there you go. Baby Princess Waxy Thusky Nushkill Peem Senior, that's right. Your nickname Maggot? Maggot, wow. You're a nickname magnet, clearly? I am. I've always had nicknames growing up. Like I said, my name is Garrett. And so growing up, I was always really, really short. I'm 5'7" now. 5'7". But I didn't get a growth spurt until like sophomore year in high school, and even then it was, you know, it wasn't the biggest thing in the world, but yeah, my nickname before all that was and this came whenever I was like really, really young, okay? It was Little G. Thinking back on it, it sounds really stupid, but yeah, it was Little G. I'm not too fond of it these days, but back in the day, I was so cool with it. Oh, damn it. Let's get him. Oops. Oh my god. He got his throat slit and then tossed on the ground. GG, Daniel. And before we go on, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Famous Potato Bread Bot donated, said, Peeve, why did you banish me? It's dark here. I'm cold. I only wanted to share my famous potato bread with your viewers. Cough, cough. Getting harder to breathe. Sorry, Potato Bread Bot. Chat needed a break from it. And J-Rocks, thank you as well. J-Rock says, cool story, Pev. Can I have some of your special hey, please? Oh, God, I'm not getting into that story. That's a different story entirely. And, who was it that subbed? Hounds? Scrolling. Sorry, I need to... yeah, Hounds of Hate. Thank you and welcome, Hounds. I appreciate the support and the patience. Thank you, everybody. That was really generous. Tell the story? No. We gotta save some stories. Ah, damn it. Oh, you got him. Alright. Damn it, I missed most of the story time. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, did we made it through that area in one life, and I wasn't even paying attention like, most of the time. Popo, no! Okay. Ooh, don't scare me like that. No! Popo! Oh my god, no! Use my second demon mon ever. Oh my god, and he got smashed. Oh my god, Popo. I'm out of demon mon. Oh, god damn it. Take it to the nurse. It's not how this works. He's gone. He's dead. He's dead. Okay. Oh, Popo. We lost another good one today. Damn it. I'm completely out of them. What am I gonna do?